being in here now. And of course, we used the floor all year, but we didn't move the offices till about 3 weeks ago. And I've mistakenly pulled into the Joyce Center about 4 times in the last 3 weeks, because for 20 years that's been the habit.
So you're able to park over here?
We're parking
Will
here.
you park here like during the season?
I actually was parking here during the season, and I kind of go through the back there. So we will be here. Now, we'll have a game day for Muffin and I. There'll be kind of a game day office conference room, probably in where our players' lounge is currently. We'll keep that locker room. So we have a game day thing. But, we'll do everything here. And it was funny, the first week, I was thinking, I need to find TJ Gibbs. And I was in the mindset of over there, like, okay, could he be in the pit? Could he be in the Rolfs because there's no floor to shoot on? Could he be in Compton lifting because that's where we used to lift? I was like, wait a minute, everybody's underneath me. So I go down or I call them come up. And so we're still getting the feel, and obviously it's huge. The square footage is huge. We had a great dedication dinner. I don't know if any of you were part of it 2 weeks ago. It was really neat. And so it's great. I mean, I think you've heard me talk about, there's no question that first recruiting, and yes, it is a real positive thing in recruiting. But I think where it's really important is, the guys we get, the Moonies, the Colsons, the Chris Quinns, the Jack Coolies, it's even a more efficient laboratory for them to get better at. And obviously, we've had a couple summers that are very important at getting better, and none of them have been more important than this summer. But it's just more efficient to kind of become a better guy, and I kind of like what we've done here with guys getting them better. So Muffin and I were down in Jacksonville at the ACC meetings the last couple of days, and it was, we were both kind of saying, to Jack, we were at dinner 2 nights ago, so it's a little bit mind-blowing. I still walk around a little bit, but our guys now have been in it all year. We had the locker room, they're here, they're using it, and it's a great setting. The thing that I always wanted and I could never capture in the old setup was our former guys, our pro guys, NBA and European guys, having a place where they could come back and be comfortable. And one of the things we requested was an alumni locker room. And I think, Demetrius Jackson has pretty much been living in here for the last 6 weeks. Pat Connaughton, which you're not surprised to hear, has already organized a training camp in mid-July of about 10 of our former guys. And I love it that they'll be here using the facility, and there'll be some good pickup games at night with our current guys. So that was another offshoot that is interesting to see. Zach Hillsland had his wedding this past Saturday, and we had 10 of our guys back from, that era, and they walked through it and were shaking their head, and they said, you kind of said we were going to do that when you recruited us. And I said, yeah, we're a little late on that, but it's awesome. I'm still kind of getting a feel for it, but it's an efficient place. It really is.
Muffet said